areas. Sadly, we did have one fatality as a result of the storm. Robert Popple, 82 years old, who lives on Main Street, and to my understanding has been a resident as far as I can remember. Our condolences go out to the family. If anybody needs anything, the Village of Canastota, we are here for the families. Canastota pool is open. It's very hot today. It's kind of muggy. And the library, if anybody needs to have a place to go cool off. This afternoon, we'll have Brown Brothers Barbecue and DNA Tacos. We'll have a truck here. They'll be from 4 to 7. They're giving out free dinner or until they're sold out of food. So there's no charge to the public. If any of the residents need something to eat, or any of the workers or volunteers that are in the area, if you need something to eat, please stop in to visit them. They'll be located right here at the Village Hall at 205 South Peterborough Street. The Oneida YMCA is collecting gift cards and monetary donations for those impacted by the storms. So if there's anybody that would like to make donations, we ask at this time, please don't donate any clothing or food items until we know more about where these people will be. We'd also like to thank a bunch of agencies that have come to our assist. Our village crews have been out cleaning up the damage and assessing the village. So we'd like to thank the staff of the Village of Canastota's DPW, as well as the town of Lenox, the town of Cazenovia, the Village of Chittenango, the town of Sullivan, and Madison County, who all provided highway crews. We'd also like to give such a big thank you to Madison County 911, Madison County Office for Emergency Management, Madison County EMS, Madison County Sheriff's Office, the Village of Canastota Police Department, the Village of Canastota Volunteer Fire Department, Greater Lenox Ambulance, Wampsville Fire Department, Lincoln Fire Department, New York State Troopers, National Grid, North Chittenango Fire Department, as well as Onondaga County Water Authority for all the assistance. We appreciate it very much.
Hello, my name is Jim Cunningham. I'm the new chairman of the board for the Board of Supervisors for Madison County. I'm saddened to hear that we've had a death in this township, and our county's been working very diligently with our 911 group, our facilities groups, our EMS groups. It's been a big storm, and this storm has hit all of Madison County, both north and south, and we're working in the south as well to try to get power back and restored. And it's an unusual event for Central New York, and we're saddened again that we've had a fatality. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Rick Rossi. I am the mayor of the city of Oneida. I'm thankful that the city of Oneida honestly did fairly well comparatively to some of these other local communities. We experienced a lot of property damage, and we have a lot of down trees on some power lines. But for the most part, we did pretty well. This morning around 9:15, the United Hospital power was restored, which is a huge thing. That was our main priority here in Oneida. It's going to be a long process, but thank you for your patience. Some of the resources that the city of Oneida are providing: we have the Chapman Pool. It's going to be open from 12 to 5, and that's going to be free for any resident that wants to cool down. We're going to have 2 cooling stations. One's going to be at the library, and they're open right now until they close, and we're going to have another one at the Calet. It's going to be it's open right from 10:30 until 5. Also, we have National Grid is distributing some dry ice and water at the Oneida Rec Center at 217 Cedar Street in the city of Oneida. And Church on the Rock is open today, and they're going to be doing breakfast, lunch, and dinner for people. I talked about this morning at was lunch, but they're going to step up too and help out with the breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So that's huge for our residents as well. If you're displaced or have anything like that, the VFW in Oneida is taking people. Other than that, we'll be in touch with our most vulnerable residents, assess their needs, and keep moving forward in the process. So thank you.
Any questions? Follow-up? there was a tornado that went through, or no?
Good afternoon. I'm Dan DeGuerin, the emergency manager for the county. National Weather Service is expected to be on scene later today to do an assessment and make that determination. So we don't know at this time, but the result.
Another question for you, Mayor, is really going into the fact this is pretty traumatic for a lot of people, as you said before, without many homes are inhabitable right now. People lost their homes, people lost probably like memories of the house. So how are you talking to other community members, neighbors within the Canastota area on this law?
So we've been pretty proactive in speaking to as many residents down on Barlow Street as we possibly can to make sure that they have the resources that they need. And we will work with anybody to ask for the help. We also have the opportunity shop here in Canastota, which they're not really a faction of the Red Cross, but it's our local Red Cross. So if there's any residents that need anything, we will definitely work with them, with the Canastota Housing Authority also, to see if we can find placement for those that need it. And then we'll work with the property owners to if their properties are able to be rehabbed, to get those to where they need to be.
State got in contact with you at all regarding this experience?
So I actually was on the phone with the governor earlier today. I've been in contact with Congressman Williams' office, as well as Assemblyman Brian Miller and Senator Joe Griffo's office. We've been in contact with the DOT Emergency Management. All of these agencies have been wonderful. Everybody is offering up a lot of help. It's just going to take time, and even the residents are out there with brooms ready to clean up their own properties as well. So, but we just ask that everybody be patient, wait for us to, in our codes department, to give the all clear. The governor, well, you just saw the governor did the flyover. Let's see, Senator Joe Griffo, he was here this morning. He did a tour. And actually, Congressman Williams was one of the first ones on the scene yesterday. So he had toured the properties and he saw the damage and then got a hold of me last night to help provide any information. We've been in contact with his office, with one of his caseworkers that deals with the FEMA. I don't know how much will qualify for it, but all of these agencies have been fantastic, and hats off to all of the elected officials that have offered their assistance.
Obviously, yesterday there was a lot of damage, and today there's significantly a lot of Barlow Street has been cleaned up. Can you speak to how neighbors and even crews were efficient?
So even last night, I saw some of the neighbors on Main Street, which was less impacted. They were out in their yards with rakes and shovels and brooms, cleaning up the sidewalks and cleaning up their own front yards. Obviously on Barlow Street, it was kind of limited based on the power that, there was a lot of lines down, telephone poles that were broken. So there really wasn't a lot that they could do, and there's not a lot that we would allow them to do. But I think hats off if you've noticed the cleanup efforts that are going on. That's directly impacted by the local DPWs that have all stepped up. We've had other municipalities from Onondaga County and Oneida County reach out and ask us if we need any assistance, and they were more than willing to send out crews, equipment, whatever it was that we needed. So really the hats off to our DPWs that are just working overtime to get this all cleaned up and help limit the impact.
And the services that are being provided by the village, do you know how long you guys will offer the help of those services for?
Well, I mean, the Red Cross is at the VFW right now. Actually, our deputy mayor has been more in contact with them. He might be able to better answer your questions. Doug, if you got a second?
As of an hour and a half ago, the Red Cross was.
Step up there.
I got a big enough voice. As of an hour and a half ago, the Red Cross was still there. There's only one family that stayed last night. They're expecting more and more today. They will be there at least another day or two, I expect. But that's the extent I know right now.
Anybody else have anything? Thanks,
Thank you all very much for coming in. I know your focus has been Rome, but thank you for noticing us.